Alright. Hi everyone, as many of you know, my name is Alexander Massano. If we haven't met yet, then I'm honestly impressed. I would say I'll try to keep it short, but I don't want to get your hopes up. And I'm using papers because even though you have seen me speak a million times without papers, I'm not that good without my papers for long speeches. So scouting has been a fundamental part of my life for years. I started out as a Cub Scout in 4th grade when Vincent and Mrs. D'Angelo convinced my mom to sign me up for Pack 403. My dad may not have been too happy at the time, but he's an adult leader now, so he cannot be talking anymore. A few years later, Wyatt and Mrs. Bodie convinced me to join Troop 125 with all my friends. Even though I was incredibly indecisive back then, and I still am about many things, thank goodness I made the right call. I joined about 20 other new scouts embarking on this completely new experience. Over the years, I managed to collect a pretty long list of leadership positions. A bugler, guide, and patrol leader for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Patrol, State Farm Patrols, and an assistant senior patrol leader, most recently junior assistant scoutmaster. I was also lucky enough to experience the National Jamboree in West Virginia back in 2023 and Sea Base in the Florida Keys in 2025. But above all that, the most rewarding part of my scouting journey was earning the rank of Eagle. For those who don't know, I built an animal shelter for goats and a steer at Hoy Farm. Alongside my Eagle mentor, Mr. Condell, I led a team over many long and hot days. But after surviving all the goat snot and ant sour drinks, we finally finished it. The moment it was done, I didn't feel like it was finished. I wanted to keep going. Working alongside a civil engineer and catching a glimpse of what they actually do is what ultimately drove my passion to study civil engineering in college next year. The point I'm trying to make isn't just that you should go for Eagle because it's rewarding, though it really is, and you should really do it. I highly encourage it. It's the fact that scouting offers unique opportunities that can spark passions you never knew existed. Lean into those moments because you never know where they'll take you. But looking back at all of it now, the leadership positions, my projects, and new experiences were only part of the 125 experience. The real reason I stuck around this long isn't for merit badges, resume builders. It's because the 125 family. This troop isn't just a group I hang out with on Tuesday nights. It's a brotherhood, a second family. For those who don't know, I'm the oldest child at home, so I always have to figure out new experiences first alongside my parents. When I joined 125, I suddenly had a bunch of older scouts teaching me the ropes and showing me everything I need to know. I'm incredibly proud to call them my brothers. Those bonds definitely don't stop when we take off the uniform. The relationships I've made here have expanded to late nights at Chili's, trips to the AMC, and even watching planes take off and swimming pools on rooftops. I'm proud to be part of the community, where we help each other through the toughest times, and I know no matter what happens next, someone from 125 will always have my back. As I've aged in the troop, those roles have reversed, and it has become my responsibility to stick around and pass the knowledge down to younger scouts. Now, having my brother Andrew at home is an interesting experience to say the least. And sorry, Andrew, you who definitely got the short end of the stick while I was figuring out how to be an older brother. But coming to scouting honestly gave me a second chance to learn how to be a better brother to him and mentor the younger scouts here. Seeing the younger scouts grow into leaders, just like the older guys did for me, has been one of the coolest parts of this journey, and it really completes the circle. Now, before I wrap things up, I wanted to share one of my oldest scouting memories. A few years ago, after one of our weekly troop meetings outside the CUMC, the church gathered to hear one of our most respected scouts, Michael Van Loon, give his aging out speech, just like I'm doing tonight. Not to call Michael out, but I remember standing there and watching him cry when he gave his speech. And at the time, I didn't really understand it. I remember thinking, why is he so emotional? Now I understand it. It's not until you're standing here yourself that you fully understand what's going on and it fully hits you. Heck, I was writing this and it didn't really hit me yet. I was just writing words on the page, trying to think what I wanted to say. One day, you're just a shy new scout showing up to meetings and events. Before you know it, you're graduating, aging out, and realizing you're about to leave both your childhood and scouting family that's been there with you through it all. The point I'm trying to make to younger scouts is that time flies, whether you realize it or not. At the beginning of your scouting career, it's totally fine to just sit back and enjoy the ride. But once you hit those middle years, I highly encourage you to step up and get involved, maybe even pursue Eagle. The life lessons and leadership skills I've gained here are going to stick with me for the rest of my life. My parents will tell you I used to be one of the most quiet, shy kids you ever met, and honestly, sometimes I still am, considering I can't bring myself to ask the store employee for help. But because of my scouting experience, I actually know how to step up and thrive in new environments. Scouting is one of the most unique things you could do, and trust me, anyone who knows me knows I'm involved in a lot of activities, so I would know. But this is easily one of the most rewarding ones out there. Just because I'm aging out does not mean I won't be around. I fully plan on coming back to visit meetings and celebrations whenever I can. Who knows, maybe I'll even be an Eagle coach and help you guys with your projects alongside my dad one day. Thank you to my family, leaders, and brothers in Troop 125 for making me the person I am today. As heading off to college next year, Anakin Skywalker once said, "This is where the fun begins." Thank you.
Please autograph